Welcome to episode 4 of Dante, and today we're at Holy Chuck. And the second place is Ozzy's Burgers. And we're back. Look at these burgers. We're ready to eat them, try them. It's lit.
Yeah. So we have Holy Chucks on this side and Ozzy's on this side. There's definitely a difference between the two. So I'll start with the Holy Chucks. We got one patty only. Or no, we got two patties. And then on top of it, we got ketchup, lettuce, to Dante's liking, no cheese, caramelized onions, and maple bacon. Dante's.
So I don't die. I don't think it's a death thing, right?
Yeah, I don't think so. But yeah, we had a pretty interesting experience at Holy Chuck, so we're gonna be walking through that later today. And the burgers have been cut, so yeah, let's get right into it. I think we start with the Holy Chucks first.
Yes, Holy Chucks.
Got this first. So, I guess you gotta take a closer look. So the patties, we also got to tell them how we wanted the patties prepared. So we said medium well.
Yeah.
It doesn't really look well, to be honest.
No, it looks kind of more on the...
But I like it a little bit red, so... It's sweet.
It is because of the maple bacon. Onions. Yeah. But like, it's like when you go right through the meat like that, like when it's like that, I like it a lot.
Mm-hmm. It is a little bit cold. I think it's been like 30 minutes since we actually ordered it and got it. But even then, very good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I need another one of these. So, you want to talk about what happened?
Yes, let's talk about it as I take another bite.
So, at Holy Chucks, I didn't notice, but when we had walked in, the person at the counter wasn't wearing a mask.
Nope.
And I guess, the cashier and the employees there were doing the right thing and refusing to serve him. So they sent him aside, they pushed him off to the side because he couldn't order without a mask.
Yeah.
And then the person behind us wasn't wearing a mask either, but we didn't notice. And he came in freaking out saying, oh, that person can't order either. And I think that was very strange.
It was very odd, and it's just like, because I haven't experienced, like you see those videos online, but I haven't experienced like right there when that's happening. So it was just like, well, you better tell them too, because they don't have masks either. And I was just like, what the heck? And he started yelling, started cussing. I was just like, what are you doing, bro?
Yeah, and he kept saying like, you're stupid, you don't understand. He was saying what's the difference between wearing a mask and having your shirt cover your face?
While he had his shirt not covering his face?
Yeah. And it's like, well, there are differences. Masks are actually built different.
Yeah.
And it's similar to like a cloth mask, but it's a year and a half into the pandemic and you still don't remember your mask. It's a little bit on you at that point, man. Like, yeah, I don't know.
Again, this is a group project. And not everybody wants an A, but we really need an A. We need that A. Come on.
So we were up next to order when he had this tantrum. Mm-hmm. And the employees were so apologetic. And I mean, they were doing the right thing.
Yeah, to us. And I was just like, no, you're fine.
Yeah, they were doing the right thing. I mean, I'm with them. They, if they want to refuse to serve someone for not wearing a mask, it's in the company policy, then fine. It's not their fault. It's not their fault that the man threw a tantrum at whatever. Mid-20s probably, threw a tantrum. Like,
oh, you're being nice. I think it's like early 30s.
It doesn't make a difference. There's still, we're all grown up at this point. We've had our kids. It's like, just follow the rules. And again, it's been a year and a half. We've been wearing masks for a year and a half. It's not that hard to understand why it's needed. Even if you're vaccinated, right?
Yeah, we're we're both vaccinated. We still got our masks on.
Yeah.
Right?
It's second nature. It's like an accessory now.
Yeah.
I don't leave the house without
Exactly,
my keys
exactly.
or my wallet. It's one of those things that you check. I always have a system when I leave the house. I check. I have my wallet, I have my keys, I have my phone. Because those are the main three things I need to do anything.
Yeah.
If I don't have one of them, I'm pretty much screwed. Because I can't call someone, I can't pay for something, or I can't even get back into the house. Or drive anywhere.
Okay.
Mask is one of those now.
Exactly, yeah, so 4 things up. 4 things.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You want to go on these?
Yeah, go on.
Okay.
The reason I wanted to bring up this story was because I had a very similar thing happen on Friday. So I'm gonna have to give you some context in case some of you guys don't understand. But before we do that, this is the Ozzy's burger. Loaded, like the patty's massive. I don't know if you guys can see the chicken tender there. But yeah, this is a big burger. It's a messy burger.
It is a messy burger. It is a very messy burger.
I don't know what to think about the sauce. It's like
Yeah.
very mayo-y. I feel like when I eat a burger, I want less condiments. I want the meat to really stand out.
Me too. That's why I do the BLK. That's exactly why. Not because I'm picky, because I want,
No, there's certain toppings that work well, but I think this one it's like overkill with the mayo. But maybe that's for the chicken. Maybe that's because they have the chicken on there.
Maybe.
Oh my god, there's something spicy in there.
Yeah, there is. I'm feeling that
Oh
now.
my god.
The second bite, yeah.
But back to my story. So I've been getting into trading cards. I've been collecting them, and I've been mainly collecting basketball cards. And the problem with basketball cards is there's such high demand for it now that it's near impossible to get it at a Walmart or retail. You always have to pay kind of like a premium from the hobby shops or on eBay. But what Walmart has been doing to kind of mitigate this problem, because there's a lot of scalpers, people buy a bunch and then they resell it. There's a huge profit in it, right? But what Walmart has been doing is every Friday morning, if you get there early enough, so like I'm talking opening, you can line up and they can sell you what they have in stock, but it's limited to 1 box per person. So there could be 2 different types of NBA boxes, but you can get 1 of each per person, right? So on Friday, I like to do a morning walk. So I walked to the Walmart close to my house. It's only about 15 minutes. And I thought, I'm gonna go check. And luckily, there were 2 boxes there for me. And sorry, there was 1 product, but the lady was nice enough to give me two of those. But before I got there, there were 4 other guys who were already there. And man, these guys were trying to get the girl to sell the remaining boxes. They were saying like, oh, I'm a collector, why can't you sell me those? And they had already bought the boxes. And she said, so again, like I said, the rule is it's normally 1 box per person. So when I got there, I said I'll get 1 box. And then they told me that you can get another one. So I was like, oh, then I'll get another one. If I can get 2, I'll get 2.
Yeah.
And the employee said, you're lucky I even let you guys get 2. And I walked away, I was like, I'm happy. I was even able to get 1.
Yeah.
It's one of those situations where it's like, these guys and they were probably like 21 and older. There's one guy leading the charge. He was probably like 40. He's like, I'm gonna call my wife. If I wake them up in the morning, you're gonna be in trouble because they're sleeping. And it's like, how is that their fault?
Why is he gonna call his wife?
Yeah. I didn't know. I walked in and all I heard was, I'm gonna call my wife. If they wake up and they get mad, because it's so early, it's gonna be your fault. And I was like, okay, how's that their fault? What the fuck?
Wait, why would he call his wife?
I walked in, maybe there was something, but like, I walked in, maybe the wife wanted some and sent him, but like, I don't know. It was like, well, why would it be their fault that you wook them up in the morning?
Because I'd be like, oh yeah, call your wife. I'm not gonna take the phone.
Yeah,
What do you mean?
The employee was like, no, she was firm, and I'm,
Yeah.
you know, I stand by it because the problem with it is there's so many people trying to buy so many boxes
Yeah.
that, you know, other collectors can't go get a box.
Yeah, mess up.
People like me, I'm happy I could even get one box because it's like it's so hard to get at such a good price. And these guys are the ones trying to like haggle her and nag her into giving her the rest of the boxes. And it was like, I'm glad she stood up her ground. I'm also happy I got 2 boxes, but I would have been happy with just the one. Because I bought it and I walked right out because I don't care. I was happy enough already. But it's so surprising to see all these like grown-up babies almost.
Yeah.
Like they're complaining about something like, and if you, in this situation, if you're a collector, you understand why they do this because it's people are buying it and selling it. It's almost like baseball tickets or people are just buying bulk and trying to resell at a higher price.
Mm-hmm.
But like, and then in Holy Chucks, it was like, I mean, we're all trying to, you know, get through this. We're all trying to survive through this pandemic. If you can't even just put on a mask, or if you forgot it, it really is on you. It's not on the employees.
Yeah.
Like, how are you gonna blame the employees for not serving you for not following their rules?
I honestly though with that whole thing, I was still shocked that he was even in there in the first place.
Yeah.
Like that's my thing.
But the thing is, I think they didn't
stuff
see them because the people behind us, when he was throwing his hand.
Well, I mean, like him, because he was all the way up at the front.
Yeah.
So it's just like.
Maybe we had just gotten into the interaction though.
Yeah,
Like they just walked up to the counter, but the employees didn't see the person behind us because we were blocking their vision. So they didn't see that one of the customers didn't have a mask. So maybe it's like once they get to the counter, they know.
Well, yeah, because they're probably focused on the person up front.
The patty's really good though. I like how it crumbles a little bit, so it's a little bit delicate.
I swear I got more like tender than patty, I feel. Like I got a lot of tender, like chicken tender. Like the tender kind of over, like it feels more like a chicken sandwich with a burger.
With a little bit of a patty, yeah. Yeah, because the tender is massive in comparison. It is good.
Okay.
So, while I finish this up, which one would you get again? I think, or which burger would you get again? Because I think the burgers we chose might be biased.
I definitely would do the Holy Chuck again.
Yeah, the Holy Chuck one is cool.
I think I'd actually even do the Ozzy ones too, just maybe to tell them to calm down on the mail.
Yeah, I don't think we were expecting the mail.
The mail, yeah. So like maybe just to calm down on that, but like I think I would get both again. Like, those are good.
Holy Chucks, I would 100% get. So we got the signature Holy Chuck burger, which is why it was like that much better because it's their signature.
Yeah.
But
even like the sign that they had there on there too was like, don't add anything. It was just like, hey, don't add anything. Except, but that confused me because they're like, oh, do you want condiments though? So I guess they don't count condiments as adding something. I guess adding like a pineapple or whatever.
yeah, I think it's like premium toppings rather than like
toppings,
the basic ones.
Yeah, I was just like, hey, don't add anything, bro. Get something else if you're gonna add something. That was interesting.
I think if I go back to Ozzy's, I would get something different.
And maybe just to try too.
Yeah, because I've been there before. And I think the Stairway to Heaven, which I don't think Dante can do, because it's literally a stairway to heaven. Yeah, it's a literal stairway to heaven for him.
Yeah. Too much cheese.
Or anyone who walks into the washroom afterwards. I think I would go for that, because it's like a 3-patty, triple stacked, multiple cheese. That looks good, but the Holy Chucks, I would go back for the signature.
What was the Holy Chuck? So the big one, that's the challenge. That's not a signature. Well, I guess it's a signature.
It's a signature, but I think that's a challenge. I think it's go
challenge specific.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think they have a challenge burger called the Go Chuck Yourself, I think it was.
Yeah. Go check yourself.
And then you have to finish that, which is like this massive tower, and a milkshake in under 6 minutes. And then if you finish it, but if you beat the best time, which is 1 minute and 25 seconds, you get your meal paid for. Yeah. So if anyone wants to go,
that was the prize.
If you beat it in 6 minutes, you get your photo on the Wall of Fame. if you beat it in under 125, which is their current record, you get your meal paid for. I don't think
that's a
yeah,
smart thing.
a minute 25. First of all, the amount of cheese that Dante would have to eat, it's
that's coming right back up. I'm telling you right now. That's
and the milkshake. I forgot. Just the milkshake alone, you wouldn't be able to get through.
No, I would. That'd be another stairway to heaven.
It would be game over. So, what would you rate the burgers?
Okay, so for Holy Chuck, out of 10 holy cows, I give it an 8.5.
8.5.
8.5. I really like the Holy Chuck. What about you? Do you want to do your
The
rating?
Holy Chucks, I would do it probably 9.5.
9.5.
Amazing. I think if it had the cheese, it would be a perfect 10 because the caramelized onion and the bacon just made it really good for me. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then for Ozzy's, I think because of like the mayo being heavily drenched. So out of 10 males, I give it a 7.5.
Okay, I would give it a 6. I really did like the mayo. And then the tender was a little bit big, and the patty. I think it was the ratio, like you were saying, the chicken to beef ratio was a little bit off.
Yeah.
So it really felt like you got more tender than more chicken than beef. So
again, like a chicken sandwich featuring a patty.
yeah.
So that's been another episode of Al Dante, episode 4. So the Holy Chucks and Aussies.
Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button.
Smash it!
Smash that like button, as Dante likes to say. Don't forget to subscribe so you guys are notified of our new videos. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.